back here at AXW Wrestling, making their way down the ring. We have the dual champion, Kras Van Tasel, accompanied by Chio. Tonight, Kras Van Tasel laid down the law and says he does not fight unless it's for some kind of championship. Tonight, he takes on WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler for the King's Crown. Kras Van Tasel awaiting the arrival of Jerry the King Lawler.
Still waiting. He's scared. He's scared.
WWE Hall of Famer and wrestling legend, accepting the challenge of Kras Van Tasel here tonight.
ring announcer to be blown up. I am Michael. You're taking lead on this match, brother. I'm going to try and follow suit.
That's all right. After some technical difficulties, we got Mr. David Adams back here with a very thunderous introduction.
No microphones needed. Here we go. One fall to a finish. Jerry the King Lawler's crown is on the line.
We all know Jerry Lawler's crown is his pride and joy. That's Kras Van Tasel not seeming to be liking what the fans have to say right now.
Now the crowd that stuck around at this late hour here at the Hamburg Fieldhouse, they're going to be treated in for a wrestling classic, as many people may not be familiar with Kras Van Tasel. He is an urban legend. You know, this guy's been big around the Pennsylvania scene, but Jerry the King Lawler's, he's legendary within the universe, let's face it.
Absolutely. Jerry Lawler's been up and down the East Coast, around the world, huge down south. It's just an honor to call one of his matches.
Well, here we go. And now, are we going to get a clean break? You know what? Jerry Lawler's like, I'm not even going to wait for the clean break. I've waited all night to face you. The microphones were broken. He still gets a decent introduction, and now he wants to give the fans a decent ending to the night.
Absolutely. Jerry Lawler is not one to be taken lightly here tonight.
Chio has had little to no success tonight. What kind of an ego trip would it be for him to have his client walk out with Jerry the King Lawler's coveted crown? What makes him a king?
I might actually quit my job here at the announce table if I had to sit next to him and listen to that all year.
Well, I'll be unhappy. I'm not going to quit because, you know what, I got food that I got put on the table, and I'll take the dirty money sometimes, but I definitely would be unhappy too, Michael. And now, we got a neutral base here. Lance Marshall has the privilege and maybe a little bit of struggle here trying to keep these two men in check tonight.
Absolutely. Lance is our senior official, and if anybody can do this, he's got it on tap. Are we sure that one's going to work?
They just handed me a microphone. Who cares about the stupid microphone? Jerry the King Lawler doesn't care about the microphone. Kras Van Tasel, we give a hoot. Let's focus on the main event here. A night with the King, the legendary Hamburg Fieldhouse.
And fans are chanting an expletive here that we cannot repeat. More directed towards Kras Van Tasel.
Absolutely. These fans that have stuck it out here, a lot of families with little children had to take the kids home, but the ones that stuck it out, they know that this is a storied building that Jerry Lawler has graced his presence with back in the glory days, the 70s and the 80s, the nitty, the gritty, the days of the territories.
You think of all the legendary wrestlers who have graced this place that we have mentioned prior. This is an area where wrestling truly thrives in Pennsylvania. Kras Van Tasel floating in the crowd, but it's turning around. Big right hand by Jerry the King Lawler.
And that's what it's all about. You know what? Everybody's got something to say until they get punched in the mouth. And getting punched in the mouth by a legend like Jerry the King Lawler, that'll shut you up real quick, Michael.
He should also feel honored.
He's probably not saying that right now. Maybe a couple years from now, maybe. But right now, I think it's starting to throb a little bit. Right now, Jerry Lawler, where he belongs, his canvas, his squared circle, in firm control, and Chio not very happy about it.
Referee Lance Marshall up to a 6 count.
Sorry about that. Here we go. This action back to a neutral base. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming already in progress. We're going to try it one more time. We're going to get a collar and elbow tie-up. Jerry Lawler approaching his opponent strategically. Collar and elbow. Kras Van Tasel pushing the King back in the corner, and now sucker punches to the royal jaw of the King.
Big switch by the King. Rabbit punches him in the gut.
Pow.
Big left by Jerry. Another big left. Third. Oh, and then he winds up in a big right hand upside the jaw by Jerry the King Lawler. Kras Van Tasel down in the corner, begging for mercy, asking for a timeout. There ain't no timeout in wrestling.
The fans are chanting, "You still got it." I agree with that, but I also agree that he never actually lost it.
Correct.
Jerry the King Lawler suffered a heart attack on live television, took the time he needed, came back, and he's still doing his thing. You gotta respect this man. That's what legends are made of. Facing adversity, turning a negative into a positive, And right now, Kras Van Tasel cares about none of that.
Absolutely. Jerry Lawler is one of those guys that truly love this business and everything about it, showing that here after coming back from what you said was a major heart attack.
You just said Chio Frost. I like to assume that's just water, but we don't know what's in that spray bottle. A mysterious liquid in the spray bottle just sprayed into the face of the king behind Lance Marshall's back, the official. And now Kras Van Tasel, like a shark sensing blood in the water, attacks.
Kras Van Tasel is not going to pass up his opportunity. We knew Chio at ringside was going to be a bad thing, but Chio might be the deciding factor in this match. Kras Van Tasel shoots off Jerry Lawler into the corner, follows it up with a big clothesline.
And that sends the king down to 2 knees, bowing before that second rope. And now Kras Van Tasel making his through connect with that rope ever so viciously.
Kras Van Tasel utilizing that forward. And there's Chio again, grabbing Jerry Lawler behind the referee's back.
You know what? Once upon a time, though, Jerry the King Lawler did what it took to get the job done. 2, does he get him right here? Only a 2 count. Jerry the King Lawler, to a degree, has to appreciate the tactics being done against him, but at the same time, he wants to win the match, and he's not really so appreciative at the current moment. But with decades in the business, Jerry the King Lawler would do the same thing on any given Saturday night.
You're absolutely right. I've seen many videos and many matches of Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler does what it takes to get the job done.
Well, once again, when does too much become too much? As Chio Frost choking him again. It's getting a little ridiculous. There comes a level where you cross the line and you disrespect the legend. Oh, look at that. The savvy veteran ring presence, Michael, of Jerry Lawler to know where he was at and reached out his hand to touch that rope, instantly breaking any possibility of a 3 count.
You're absolutely right, David. And Jerry's in a bad way right now. Kras Van Tasel taking full advantage of the Chio cheap shots, and it's looking bad for Jerry the King Lawler right now. Another big headbutt driven into the top turnbuckle.
And keep in mind, remember, the crown is on the line. Jerry the King Lawler's staple, what makes him a king, that royal crown on the line. You know that Kras Van Tasel would be wearing that around so nefariously and viciously in the AXW locker room if he can defeat the king.
Kras Van Tasel perched up top. Jerry the King Lawler better turn around and find him. And a big double axe handle by Kras Van Tasel off top.
For the crown!
Kick out at 2 by Jerry the King.
That was almost the crowning moment. Yes, definitely pun intended. That was almost the crowning moment for Kras Van Tasel. The urban legend has won so many championships in his career, but the King's crown would outshine any of those championship title reigns.
If he would take down the King's crown, we would never hear the end of it from him or Chio. Another big double axe handle.
From up high for the crown once again.
Kick out at 2 by Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry Lawler still in this match, the savvy ring veteran, Memphis legend, and not a bad commentator run to say the least. He could definitely teach us a thing or two or 1,000, let me tell you.
Kras Van Tasel, senton bomb, misses. Jerry the King rolls out of the way.
This is the turning point that Jerry was looking for. You can see Jerry is channeling that energy from the Hamburg crowd.
The crowd is solely behind the King right now. Let's see if he can turn this around. Big left hand, a third,
Boom.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Classic Jerry Lawler in the Hamburg Fieldhouse.
And a drop kick.
The drop kick from Lawler. Have you ever seen the fans appreciate a drop kick more? Nobody's made it look as pretty as Jerry Lawler.
Never in my life have I seen fans get that excited over a drop kick.
Uh-oh, could it be?
Doubles him over.
Say it with me.
Pile driver.
Hunto Beware singing it somewhere. Pile driver.
3. got Johnny Blaze jumping Jerry the King.
The young Puerto Rican upstart, Johnny Blaze, as fans are headed to the exits. Uh-oh.
Jerry the King Lawler blocks with another big right hand. And a third.
Jerry's fighting it back.
Kras Van Tasel back up on his feet, jumping Jerry the King.
This is preposterous. It's 2-on-1. And here comes Ed House.
Chio Frost is pulling out all the stops tonight. If he's not going to go out a winner tonight, then he's going to make sure Jerry the King ain't walking out of here either.
This is the makings of a Chio dynasty. This is ridiculous. This man needs to be fired.
Ed House.
No! Oh, no, not quite. Now.
Oh!
Ed House! He just turned on Chio's gang.
Another huge super kick by Ed House.
Johnny Blaze's face just set afire. Hamburg's favorite son has come home, Michael.
Ed House bowing down to the king.
What a moment. Thank you for watching Wrestling.
Ed House taking hold of Chio Frost. What's he gonna do? Ed House playing to the crowd. Looks like he's gonna give Chio to the king. The king's got him set up. Chio goes up. Pile driver. What a huge night here tonight for American X Wrestling at the Hamburg Fieldhouse. Just an incredible sight. Ed House comes home to Hamburg, helps out Jerry the King. Jerry the King retains his crown. Chio Frost. Chio Frost needs some help here, ladies and gentlemen. Chio Frost got to get out of here. But for David Adams, for Chio Frost, I am Michael Martin. Thank you and have a great night.